Coach, it seemed like coming out of the half, the ball was going in a little bit better. Bogey kind of got a little bit hotter in the fourth quarter to help cut it to 6. What did you see from the spacing in the second half that wasn't quite working in the first?
Well, they're so big, and I think, you have to try to have, if you're in transition, you have a chance to attack right away. But a lot of our, it was, DJ and Bogey doing the creating, but it was after we'd, got some movement, had the ball move where we were attacking a defense that wasn't set. And I thought, we had some really good possessions where we didn't score, but the possessions did feel different in the second half. We actually started, doing a better job reading their pick and roll coverages as well. When their Lopez is way back, when Portis is up, and those things are all, growth opportunities. So to get to the point where we were down 5 out of that one timeout, like in a lot of ways, that was big, for us to battle back like that. And it's a 5-point game. I thought it would have been easy to capitulate when you're looking at, 7 foot, 7'2", 6'9". I mean, that's a big team, and we battled them.
Coach, kind of piggybacking off that, Milwaukee being a unique team because you said basically pretty much have 3 7-footers out there with Middleton, Giannis, and even Lopez. But when it comes to their ability to space the floor and being that big, just talk about how difficult it is. It's one thing for them to hover around the paint and then be a nuance like that, but to be able to space the floor like they do and be that big. Just talk about how difficult that is to contain.
Yeah, I think, the fact that Lopez can space, it impacts your matchups. If you put a smaller guy on him, well, now he's taking you right to the rim. It makes it difficult to help on Giannis or on Middleton and a lot of those back down post-ups and isolation situations. And for us, even if we don't have size, even when you do help, sometimes they're looking over the top of you. So, yeah, they're hard to guard when those guys are in isolation and post up and they have shooting around them. And then where they position their 5, if Lopez is on the top of the floor feeding the post, it makes it real hard for Clint to help. So a lot going on in that regard, and that's why, to be honest with you, I felt like, we were right there, and I was pleased that we competed to get to that point.
Coach, it seemed like along with Bogey and West kind of breaking the paint, getting some more ball movement, Bruno's energy in that third quarter throughout the top of the fourth was contagious. Was that kind of felt by the team?
Yeah, I
needed a lift.
Bruno said something to me at halftime about we need his emotion. For one, I think he's better that way, and that that energy. We can't pass up shots, and I know we shot 35 threes, but if we pass up a shot, unless it's a quick decision and it's a drive and hopefully another shot, when they're that big at the rim, it just makes it really hard. So, what you're describing to me, were those kind of multiple action possessions where we're able to generate some good looks. And that's how we want to play. And that's how we just need to keep getting better at it.
I know defense is a collective, effort, and it seemed like in the first half, Clint was on Giannis. I think Dre was on Brooke,
Lopez,
and then and then it kind of switched in the second half. I'm just curious, what do those guys kind of bring defensively that made those better matchups?
Well, better to the extent you have to start one way, and we felt like that was the right adjustment when Lopez was just camped at the rim. We wanted to try to put more size on Giannis. I think you saw Hunt and Wes, just battling him, but it allows us to help a little bit more and to rebound a little better. Although we did a pretty good job on the board, so it's hard to say what works and what doesn't. I didn't think we executed as well in the first half, and some of that could have been because we were cross-matched. It's hard to say. So we'll watch the tape. Okay. All right. Thanks.